Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Indiglo Gypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm happy to do this tarot reading for Capricorn placements or anyone involved with a Capricorn. The messages may or may not resonate. I appreciate your presence and energy. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. So Cappy, I'm going to start your reading off today with the Eternal Crystals deck. And thank you so much, Spirit, for overseeing this active divination for Capricorn and their absolute highest good. Bloodstone. I love bloodstone. It's a number 7, so you could be a January 7th. I have a young son with that birthday. He's 3 years old. So it says detoxifying root, heart, and sacral chakras. So this is a good stone for detoxing your energy, your body, etc. Okay. And then in terms of the tarot, Capricorn, you got this. There's another 7 here, okay? The 7 of Cups. So lots of options for you. Some of you may need an alcohol detox just because of all the cups here and the bloodstone. So it could just mean that a break would be really good for you, just to reset your body and everything like that, and just make sure that your liver and kidneys and everything are functioning at their highest capacity there, okay? Well, hi. Wow, an entire spread. Okay, Capricorn, so you have the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this has to do with cooperation, collaboration, working well for a common goal. It looks like things are starting to go well in your life. You have this 9 of Swords reversed, so things are going well. Projects are being created. Deadlines are in on time. And an overall sense of like no anxiety or stress, at least in the workplace, okay? It could be in a community or a family setting for some of you as well. So with this 4 of Swords, some of you could be going through a period of restlessness. It could be just an unlimited amount of energy, or it's hard for you to sleep these days. It could be good for you guys to do some grounding work and some meditation. And then for others of you, it could have something to do with excess use of alcohol, which is why the bloodstone came out. It's indicating a detoxification would be very beneficial at this time. And sometimes when we drink, it can wake us up. We feel like we're in a deep sleep, but it'll really like wake us up in the middle of the night. And it seems kind of challenging to get back to sleep sometimes. So that 4 of Swords could have showed up for that reason. So why it's all happening is the 6 of Swords. So there's a need for you to get away from something or someone or a certain mindset. Okay, maybe you're not able to sleep maybe you're not able to sleep properly, so there's a better space you could be in that you'd benefit from being in. And for others of you, you're just restless because maybe you need a vacation, maybe you need a break or a getaway, or you just need to get somewhere where you can kind of calm your emotions and assess your own needs here, Capricorn, okay? Then you have the 8 of Cups reversed. So you could be revisiting something or some place, or someone maybe is thinking about like coming back to you, maybe someone that you stopped dealing with, or perhaps there's a place that you would like to return to, okay? Some place that is emotionally fulfilling. Perhaps you went there once, I'm getting water, like it's a place around water because of the Six of Swords. There's a boat here, and then all of these cups. So somewhere near water that you've possibly been to before, or perhaps you wanted to visit that place in the past, Capricorn. And so there's this desire for you to move somewhere where you're gaining emotional peace, okay? So with this King of Swords energy, you could have air strong in your chart, or there could be an air sign influencing the situation. But in the past, you could have felt someone was maybe kind of like cold or very intelligent, yes, but maybe kind of like cold or withdrawn or kind of aloof, you know, just kind of like detached from everything. Or that could have been your energy as well. Also, Capricorn, you could, like I said, you could have recently like thrown a big boundary between you and another person. You could have cut someone off, and maybe that was causing the restlessness at the beginning there. But the Seven of Cups is indicating you do have a lot of options, and it's time for a detox here, okay? Even like a spiritual detox, you know, like where you may have some sage, you may do some yoga, you may do some meditation work, you may drink lots of water, you may start fasting, just various forms of spiritual detoxification, okay? But I feel like you had to make a really quick decision, Capricorn, and maybe cut an ideology or a person off. Perhaps you let them come back and you figured, okay, well, this isn't working for me, so I'm going to go somewhere else or try something else, okay? So at the foundation is the Nine of Cups reversed. So perhaps you stopped dealing with them because they drank too much, or maybe you want to get yourself to a state of not feeling like you need to drink so much, or you just didn't get your wish in the situation, or you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled right now. So you want to move to a place that's going to uplift you and make you feel enlightened and make you feel like emotionally healthy and well, okay? But this could be the reason that you had to like stop someone or stop dealing with someone, is because it could have been causing you some depression or some sadness, or again, there could have been like excessive use of alcohol that you just weren't vibing with, okay? So what's coming towards you is the Four of Wands, Capricorn. Some of you guys are definitely going to be moving, and I would say like move to the place that makes your heart feel full. So if that's going to be near water, some of you guys could have Cancer in your chart, because some of these cards did pop up in the Cancer reading. That is your opposite sign, your counterpart there. So that definitely adds up. But this, excuse me, this Four of Wands reversed is indicating to me that, well, I just heard party time is over. So maybe like you are at a place of not partying so much, or you don't want to be around people that party all the time because you tend to be very serious and like work focused or career driven, etc. You just like to make sure everyone's taken care of, and you definitely need money to do that. So you're very realistic for that in that sense. But this Four of Wands is indicating to me that you're moving somewhere. I would say it would benefit you to move somewhere near water, somewhere that feels familiar, possibly somewhere you've been to before, that you got some emotional fulfillment from being around. And for others of you, you're you're leaving a relationship behind because it is making you very unhappy here, Capricorn. And it could be someone, like I said, that you've tried this before. You know, you've been through this before, because you have this Eight of Cups reversed, which is like returning. So either you're returning somewhere or somebody did return from somewhere, but you had to cut them off because they're getting too wasted, being too problematic. Maybe their depression they haven't handled, or maybe they were causing you some form of depression. So it's leaving you no choice here but to go where you're celebrated, go where you're at peace, go where you feel good about who you are and what you're doing in life there, Capricorn, okay? So the energy that you're in is the Knight of Wands. So maybe you just are interested in dating new people. Or maybe you haven't been feeling inspired lately. So that's another indication of you moving to an environment that does uplift and inspire you, okay? So the Nine of Wands is usually very active, but reverse, they can be like maybe feeling a bit trapped in or restricted, or this could be the energy of, you wanting to like explore your options and romance and see like what else is out there. Some of you could be getting accused of being a cheater or a player. Somebody could drink a lot and like swear that you're cheating on them, or something along those lines, okay? The energy around you is the Chariot. Okay, so yeah, here is the card for Cancer, your counterpart. But the Chariot reversed is it's an energy of like not being able to take off and go where you want to go. So there is this restrictive energy. You could be feeling restricted by a person or restricted by your mindset. Your mindset may be what could use the detoxification. And, for those of you that are consuming a lot of alcohol, like even if you're not necessarily like an alcoholic or you're not having challenges with it, you just like to have a good time, that could be another thing that helps kind of clear your mind as well. So you know where it is that's best for you to be and live, okay, and travel to. But the Chariot is like there's some sort of restriction for movement and or travel. It could be because of a vehicle situation. It could be because of your physical body, which is also a vehicle. Some of you could have been suffering an injury as well. And I wish you healing very rapidly here, Capricorn. You could have been in an accident, an alcohol-related accident, and maybe you weren't the one drinking. Maybe somebody else was drinking. And they, they hit you and maybe you threw out your back or something like that. So you can't really move the way you want to move. And then for many of you on top of that, you may have somebody that is just excessively drinking all the time. So you're maybe being surrounded by this sort of alcohol consciousness or something. It could have something to do with your upbringing that needs to be released, or it's just you needing to change your environment. It's just you really needing to move and feeling kind of like you can't move. For others of you, Cappy, you could feel like the person around you is restricting you. Like this charioteer is shooting an arrow at this Knight of Wands. So there could be someone you really want to get away from, and maybe they're chasing you. Maybe every time you go somewhere, you're getting followed by this person. This person could have Cancer placements in their own chart here, Capricorn. And you could as well. But yeah, that's definitely like why maybe some of you feel held back and restricted, because everywhere you try to go, there this person is, and it may interfere with other relationships, which is why you want to move again, okay? Then you have the 5 of Cups. So somebody has a subconscious fear of like regretting something, regretting how they treated you, regretting drinking so much, regretting being out on the road at the time they were at, just different various forms of regret. Capricorn, I would say like live your life your way and avoid regret by living life your way. You may regret knowing a person, being involved with the person, having an intimate moment with a person, etc. Because now like some of you guys are like being stalked or chased and by someone who maybe struggles with depression and or alcoholism here, okay? So with this King of Pentacles reversed, this is Earth energy here. This, I would say like you guys definitely need some rest. That King of Pentacles is feeling down, is feeling unhealthy, is feeling maybe unloved, or maybe like they don't want to commit. So maybe you don't want a commitment here. Like you don't want to marry someone and they're just like refusing to accept that you no longer want anything to do with them here, Capricorn. It's a little scary, honestly. Like it really looks like your mind is troubled because you keep trying to move into this peaceful space, but you keep getting followed either by alcoholics or people that have not resolved their own emotional issues. So they're chasing you all over the planet, and you feel like you can't move and grow and prosper because of it, okay? There could be a divorce for some of you here with this King of Swords. It's telling me that you could have cut something off due to something bringing you down, or someone's very smug energy that they feel, ha ha ha, I'll just chase you wherever you go. But yeah, there could have been a divorce because the King of Pentacles can be someone's husband. You could be the husband, Cappy, or this could be like your husband that you don't want to be your husband anymore, etc. But it's like there, you definitely, when you have the ability to get yourself into a space where you feel unrestricted and emotionally well, you can start to feel better. You can start to feel more healthy and energetic and like money, and like you're attracting financial prosperity, etc. You're attracting stability into your life. But as long as this situation continues down this path, my sweet sea goats, you are at a risk of losing, okay? Losing financially, losing time, losing patience, losing money, losing sleep, etc. Just a loss here, okay? And then for many of you, this is just a confirmation of a solid ending here, that you are not interested in committing, or someone with whom you are dealing is completely not interested in committing, and it would benefit you or them to like just go on your way, okay? So you did get an advice card. You got the Lovers. This is the card for Gemini, so there could be a Gemini influencing the situation. You could have strong aspects to Gemini in your own chart, but this is get back to yourself, Cappy. This is get back in resonance with yourself and put your highest needs to the forefront of your consciousness. What is it going to take for Capricorn to feel well, to feel free, to feel unrestricted, to feel like they're able to build and work together with others without the restrictive projections, the restrictive projections of others, okay? Others of you, because you're letting the situation go finally, like there's a finite thing to it, like a stamped divorce or a restraining order for some of you. New love is coming in, okay? Some of you have new love coming in. It could be a Gemini type of person, somebody who is very intelligent, very versatile, can adapt to any situation, and is a very fun person who is very, very good to talk with. Okay, they not only will they be like a good partner, but they'll be a good friend. You'll establish a good friendship overall, where you don't feel restricted or caged in or depressed. Okay, so Cappy, I hope these messages were helpful. I am completely grateful for your presence and energy. I'm going to pull an animal for you. I hope you will like this video and comment if it resonates. And thank you for subscribing. And if you're thinking about it, I would love to have you. So you got the polar bear, which is so appropriate because it's cold and snowy, and it can be cold and snowy during your season. So a number 3, you could be a life path number 3, could be a January 3rd. It says friendship, strength, and alone time. Major key words for what would benefit you the most at this time, Cappy, okay? You might be taking care of your inner child or some other child that may like always be near you or want to always be near you, okay? Then you also got the shark. It's a number 6, so you could be a January 6, a life path number 6. It says focus, action, and fear, okay? So somebody's definitely kind of predatory, sort of lingering around you. You can take your power back, Cappy, with that alone time, that strength, and that friendship. Let your friends, if you have any, be of assistance to you, of a support system, your family, whomever you can count on at this time. But definitely somebody's operating here out of fear, and I feel like you're being hunted, Capricorn, okay? So, however, that's not where the story ends. That's just a phase in the journey here, okay? So thank you guys so very much. I wish you so much love, so much light, infinite abundance, and until next time, Capricorn, take care.